Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're all back.
This is terrible already.
No, we're fine. We're fine. Hey everyone, Happy New Year. It's our first show of the year. Speak Nerdy to Me, Team
2016.
Amasian, and Campia, Kaori, and we are so happy that you are or not joining us, whatever the case. We're so happy.
We're just happy in general.
We're happy that
We're
I'm
together.
happy you're joining me.
Yes. That's all that matters, really.
So, Speak Nerds to Me is the show where we shoot the shit and talk about topics that we want to talk about. If something's interesting, we're going to talk about it.
Oh my gosh. This is my favorite show ever.
This is the best
I'm retweeting.
show ever.
Not trying to be rude.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So, first, we're going to go down and talk about things that have been happening in our lives.
Yep.
And we'll start off with Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
A lot of deaths in due to cancer.
Mm-hmm.
In the past week, we had David Bowie, and then we have Alan Rickman, and we also have Celine Dion's husband.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's terrible. I'm not laughing because it's
No, it's a hard subject, though.
Yeah. I'm not an asshole, I swear. But yes, we wanted to talk about, all of those tragedies and cancer. Sucks.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
Everyone's dealing with their own issues and their own problems, but it puts things into perspective. When you're dealing with something that heavy,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things in life that you think are important are suddenly really not that important.
Very true.
And it reminds you that life is fleeting, and you should always think positive and realize that whatever you have it's a blessing. You should enjoy your life. And I was really shocked and hit by Alan Rickman. Personally, for me, it was a bigger hit for me than David Bowie.
Yeah.
And maybe it was because it was just like two huge deaths so quick. But he left a phenomenal legacy. He was such a phenomenal actor theatrically, and obviously he made his huge mark as Professor Snape. Obviously, Die Hard when he was younger, and an array of theater and movies. So, and what do you have to say?
And I'm just chatting with you guys here on our little chat board. So hello, everybody. Yes, I also agree. I think it kind of puts life into perspective.
Right?
I think these kind of things happen. And I feel terrible because I had no idea that Alan Rickman was even sick to begin with.
Well, they were both David Bowie and Alan Rickman were very in secrecy about the whole situation.
And rightfully so,
yeah.
like when you're dealing with something like that, the last thing you want is to have your name plastered all over the media that you have cancer,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's tragic. I'm obviously, Alan Rickman is Professor Snape. And I think for me, he made such an impact playing that role to where, his name, Alan Rickman, is synonymous with Professor Snape. Like if Harry Potter was ever made again, I could not see anyone being able to fill his shoes.
And I'm really grateful for that his legacy lives on in Harry Potter, basically one of my favorite franchises.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just done so many things in Love Actually.
Yeah,
right?
It's like with every generation he had, that prominent role that has touched so many people. Galaxy Quest is another one of my favorites. The list goes on. And like you said, he was just very good at his craft. And so we've lost a really good person. And there are a lot of good tributes out there if you want to, especially for the Potter fans, like J.K. Rowling has already spoken about it. Daniel Radcliffe,
Emma Thompson.
all of them. So there's a lot of touching, memories and things that are floating around the internet right now. So hopefully for those of you who are mourning the loss, there's a lot of love on the internet for him.
Yes. And let these losses also be a reminder for all of us to be thankful for every day that we have.
Most definitely.
And every day that they gave us as well in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now we're going to move on to something maybe happier for us. The Rams are moving back to Cali, LA. LA is getting
it's
NFL.
About time, right?
Yes. Yes.
How is one of the biggest cities How do we not have a football team?
I've always wondered that. Well, I think it's because Raiders sucked. Maybe.
Yeah, there were, I'm sure, and just it was hard to sustain a team out here. But now that they're paving the way by building a new stadium, having a town that's going to be, a section of town that will be dedicated to just being a football area will be nice, because everyone knows that if you built a stadium anywhere like in Hollywood, which would be impossible, like the real estate out here is just terrible. So I think we finally found a place in LA that a stadium would fit. Yes. So you could go to the Forum and watch a concert and then go over and watch the Rams play. Like Inglewood's coming up.
I also, it has a lot of fried chicken there.
Yes.
Anne and I, when we went there to watch WWE Live, we drove by all these fried chicken places and we thought we need to do a drive-by Speak Nerdy.
That's happening. We're going to do a Speak Nerdy roadshow where we hit all of the 5 fried chicken places we saw on that street.
Can we do that?
No, I'm serious. Like that's happening this year.
Is happening.
That's one of our things.
This month.
This month.
This month.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. After this.
This right now. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I'm so excited about the Rams coming up. It's about time that we get a stadium and an NFL team. And I know the Chargers might come.
There's still a chance they might come.
What do you think? Do you think they're gonna come? I don't think so.
Okay, so if the deal, so the last I read, and I haven't had any further updates, is that if the deal that San Diego had in place to make improvements to Qualcomm happens, then I imagine the Chargers will just stay there.
I don't think they're gonna improve that stadium though.
Yeah, that's the problem. So if they feel like maybe there is longevity in the stadium that they're obviously, because it's going to be a new stadium, it'll be better for them. It's not that far of a move either.
No, it's really not. San Diego is cake to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we go down there for like a couple hours sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like the idea that we're building a brand new stadium, because if you've been to the new stadiums in San Francisco that they've recently built, they're so nice. They have great concession stands. You got to think about concession stands. But damn, LA is going to have some bomb-ass concession stands for sure.
Yep.
I mean, we're
good
gonna,
food.
Yeah, good
for
food.
Sure.
Popcornopolis everywhere. It's going to be better than Staples Center.
I'm sure a lot of these like little pop-up trendy places that we get in LA are going to want to stake a claim at the stadium too.
I think so too. They should.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be expensive to have any kind of property in there. They should have some fried chicken in there too. Imagine if they had like a Roscoe's fried chicken.
You know what? They should just bring all the like staple LA stuff.
Oh my God.
Right into the stadium. Like, well, West Coast, obviously In-N-Out or something like that. Roscoe's, to your point. Like even like, well, Pink's is expanding, so it's not so much just LA anymore.
Pink's is overrated though.
It is.
Right?
But like you made a good point. Like Roscoe's would be something very classic LA, like that. What about that one Randy's Donuts or something?
Oh yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like those types of things that are synonymous with living in LA would be so cool if it was in the stadium.
Oh my gosh. I hope they do that. They will hop on.
I like how we're talking football, we're still talking food. And that's Team Amasian right here.
I know, right? And what's more important right now is food, because we're talking about fried chicken.
By the way, please, can everyone see?
This says ramen in Japanese, but more importantly,
can everyone
ramen reigns. Ramen reigns.
That's a fantastic shirt.
Gifted to me by Anna Campia for Christmas. Best friend ever.
Yep.
Best
shirt ever.
And you know what else is really awesome about having a stadium in LA? It means that WrestleMania will probably be coming to LA too. That's what
a good
I
point.
think.
Yeah, we're gonna get everything, I'm sure. Because look, it's at AT&T this year, and AT&T's not that old. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm sure as soon as the stadium opens, we're gonna get things like WrestleMania. We're gonna get, probably a Super Bowl at some point.
Yes, Super Bowl.
Those kinds of bigger concerts that we miss out on because we don't have a stadium here. Yeah, very good point.
So that's exciting news for us. Okay, so next topic is okay. Well, real quick, I came back from Japan.
Yeah.
I saw Wrestle Kingdom 10 in Japan. It was amazing. Thanks. And right after I saw Wrestle Kingdom in Japan, they had wrestlers that I saw during Wrestle Kingdom 10 got snatched up from the WWE, like Nakamura and AJ Styles.
Is that like a starting point, like almost like a recruiting event?
I don't think so. Like New Japan is its own thing, and personally, okay, I love WWE, but New Japan's wrestling was so much more entertaining. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. But only because like they have more freedom to do what they want. And I didn't really have a lot of knowledge of New Japan. I just watched it here and there, like very little bit. But when I saw it live, it just kind of opened a whole can of worms.
How are the storylines? Are there storylines or not so much?
Yeah, but it's not as soap opera-y.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's funny because when I watch wrestling and my dad sees me watching WWE, like one time he saw me watching AJ Lee like throwing a pipe off. He said, "What?" He's like, "What is this? Is not wrestling. This is soap opera."
Yeah,
you know?
So true.
Yeah, it's kind of true. But I mean, that being said, AJ Styles happens to be part of Baylor's club.
Oh, okay.
The Bullet Club. So it's like
nice.
There's some really cute pictures of Baylor being like, "Where my team at?" Anyway, so
Aww.
it's really cool. So I went to Japan. I did a lot of things. I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff, but if you're interested, just go to my YouTube channel, KORIOUS, because I blog about it.
So what was that the highlight then?
That was one of the highlights, but I think I really liked going to shrines and temples and praying and like wishing good luck to my friends and my family and myself, and just trying to get some positive vibes coming in, going through. And the food, that's what I was laughing. I didn't have any ramen. Isn't that crazy? I know. I had no ramen.
I totally 100% expected you to be eating ramen with that shirt on.
I know, right?
That didn't happen.
Wouldn't that have been amazing? You would have
sad.
like blotch stains everywhere. But I didn't have any ramen. It was
Get his hair all wet.
I actually had a lot of pasta because the pasta in Japan is so good. Like
is it?
They make their pasta like perfectly al dente, the noodles, you know? Just everything's I love the culture. It's clean and everything is like done so perfectly. I'm not just saying that because I'm biased.
Oh, I totally believe it. Like the handful of people I know that have visited Japan have all kind of had came back with the same sentiment, and many of them were like, "I want to move there." You know, that's how inviting it is.
You should come.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
We go Philippines and then Japan tomorrow.
Oh, we could totally do.
We could totally do that.
World tour
That'd
of our worlds.
So amazing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I love it.
I got to see a couple of my friends. So I just wanted to shout out because I don't want them to think that was not a highlight because that was a huge highlight.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So
we're happy you're back.
I'm happy to be back. And I have your stuff, but I left at home. Wakami's just hanging out with it.
She's with myself.
And why did I write Happy New Year? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So Anne and I, what
January
did we do
14th.
for New Year's? Basically, if you look at
I
vlogged
was like,
about our
what
New Year,
did we do? Oh, I remember.
the whole time what we did was we built a hookah.
We spent like 10 hours trying to figure out how to build this hookah.
And so kindly bought a hookah.
Yes.
So now she has a hookah.
Yes.
And
Kaori has video documented.
It's so funny. If you know Dennis Sen, he's sitting there trying to like push the hookah together. It took like literally like 45 minutes for him to do it. Anyway, and then we have our Vegas trip. We went on Vegas for our birthday. My birthday.
Yes,
our birthday.
Our birthday. It's really ours.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. What was some
Quick
of the highlights?
turnaround.
What did we do?
What did we eat? Oh, so Kaori took me to the place that has only 12 seats, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it was not a lot.
Roughly. It's in Palace Station, and
I know it's like the most ghetto ass.
they're known for like
like
their oysters and their clams, but there's this amazing setup that they have that is really reminiscent of this game we play called Cooking Mama or Cooking Fever or whatever it is.
Yeah, Cooking Fever.
Where if you guys play the game, the way that you make food in there is like almost like it's like a machine, right? So it's automatic. And it's really hard to describe. I don't know if Kaori got any shots in the video that you made for Vegas. Okay, so if you check out Kaori's video of our trip, there's a shot of how they make this like broth or this really thick soup. I don't even know what to call it.
It's called a pad
roast.
Okay,
yeah. And that was delicious. That was really good.
It was so good. I mean, you gotta wait a little, and we actually didn't wait as long. We waited a long time, but usually people couldn't wait for a really long time. The good thing is it's 24 hours. But Anne and I really tried to. I was like, oh my god, I want to party. We did not party.
Everything we had plans from when we arrived was just did not happen.
Just not work. And people were rude.
Fine.
People didn't like Team Amasian over there.
It was a weird Vegas trip, but again, still very fun. It was just not what we had initially planned was going to.
I mean, we tried to park a car, and then the car's like, no.
Yeah, just everything.
But Anna's so sweet. She went to a restaurant with me, my favorite restaurant with me. She did some CSI investigations.
Oh, did you get your diploma?
I did. It was empty though. It didn't have my name. I should show you my diploma.
Why has my name?
I was a little excited, but it had like nothing.
What else did we went? We watched Raw for like 3 hours.
I watched Raw for 3 hours only to see someone not wrestle.
Yeah, which was like what we were waiting for, and then it was, anyways, it's still good.
Yeah. It was, and what else? We saw the Picasso exhibit.
That's right.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
And the aquarium was really cool. We spent like
cool too.
40 minutes trying to touch stingray. It just wouldn't work out. We were both scared. And like, ooh.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I mean, well, I guess we'll get to that later, but we listened to a lot of Serial, but we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can't wait to talk about. Yes, we have a lot of things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next topic is there he goes. Movie news. Let's talk about movie news. The big thing in movie news is obviously the Oscar nominations that were just announced this morning.
Yes.
Obviously, The Revenant had a lot of
did.
nods.
Yeah.
This could be Leo's year. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I mean, if this guy's gonna continuously be nominated, just give a dog a bone. Does that make sense?
I kind of am with you there, right?
You know,
because I have seen The Revenant, and I completely understand why he's deserving of the Oscar. Having not seen the other, well, I saw Matt Damon in The Martian, and while he's fantastic, I think obviously Leo knocks it out of the park.
Well, yeah, I mean, I saw The Martian, and I thought Matt Damon was good, but I was surprised about the Oscar nod.
Yeah. I'm happy though. I do love The Martian very much. I did not expect it either. But you know, everyone's saying Eddie Redmayne and Michael Fassbender are great in their roles as well, and that Leo, when you kind of put him up next to those two people, he might not be the winner this year,
which sucks. But it's just like if you cumulatively think about it, it's just like, can we just give it to him?
Yeah, and this is where I have to side with you for this particular year, because well, one, of the fact I haven't seen the other two people in their roles, but two, I kind of feel the same way. Like, Revenant's nominated so much that it would be fine if you gave it to him this year.
Yeah, just
like we're okay with it.
We'd be like, oh, okay, we can stop worrying about
it. Because that's exactly what is on everyone's mind. Because if he wins, fantastic. If he loses, the first shot after they announce who won is going to be Leo's face. And that's going to be the saddest thing ever.
It totally will be. He's going to be like, all right. I mean, I first got nominated in the 90s.
Good.
You know?
He's just got bad luck. It's like every time he's nominated, it's like one person's better.
Yeah. You know, it's just like cumulatively, you got to think he's time and time again did so many good movies. Just be like, all right, for all those movies that you've done good, here's an Oscar. You get it in 2016, but it's because of your fine work for the past 20 years.
Yes, it's time.
Do you know?
Yes.
What else was there?
For Best Picture, let's see. What are you thinking?
Okay. So we have Bridge of Spies, Mad Max, The Revenant, Spotlight, The Martian, The Big Short, Room, Brooklyn.
That's it.
I haven't seen all of those. By the way, we should do that. Wait, I should totally get screeners for my work. We're gonna do that. It's hard for me to say because I've only seen half of these, but out of the ones I've seen, I would maybe say Bridge of Spies.
Nice.
Yeah,
I have that locked and loaded. I will be seeing that this week. So from the ones I've seen, I will say The Revenant.
Oh, I want to see The Revenant. Did you really like it?
I
I heard there's some very slow momentum at moments.
Yeah, the pacing is it's a long movie.
Mm.
It's a long movie. It's definitely over 2.5 hours, and the pacing is interesting. It's intense.
Mhm.
It's slow in some parts.
Mhm.
And Leo really only has maybe 15 lines in the whole film.
It's a lot of grunt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
watching him endure what he has to endure. So it's a different movie. It's a beautiful movie. It's one of those movies though where I would not go and watch it again. Or I would not like sit down at home if it was on TV and watch it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes complete
Yeah.
sense. All right. Best actress: Brie Larson, Charlotte Rampling, Kate Blanchett again,
Yeah.
Saoirse Ronan, and Jennifer Lawrence. I'm sorry, guys. The Academy loves them some Jennifer Lawrence. There are shit ton more people that performed better than she did.
You know
Because
who's
even the
not on
trailer,
here?
I was like,
Oh, sorry.
whatever. Go ahead.
What's her face? The one that's always nominated. Meryl Streep.
Oh, what will she be
I
nominated
don't know.
for?
She had no movies this year.
That rocker movie?
But they should put her on here anyways, just because it's like she's just forever nominated.
Yeah.
Any thoughts there?
I think that because of the results of the Golden Globes, I haven't seen The Room yet. It's either going to be Brie Larson or Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. But Jennifer Lawrence, come on, guys, stop feeding it. It's like putting a song on repeat on the radio.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like we get it.
Yeah.
It's good the first time.
Like she played a 40-year-old woman in American Hustle and she was 19. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but okay, no, who cares?
Oh, The Weeknd is nominated.
Okay, we go back to
well, The Weeknd is nominated.
We win.
That's great.
We
animated. Oh, animated might be
okay. Shaun the Sheep movie, Anomalisa, Inside Out, Boy and the World, When Marnie Was There. I have not seen Shaun the Sheep, but I'm so happy that thing was nominated.
Yeah,
it looked so cute.
I loved it,
and it was different, and I cracked up just watching the trailer.
Oh, good.
You know,
because if you like, what is it again? Why is it blinking now? The Shaun the Sheep and the other films that are very much like. I'll get to
what the vegetable.
I'll get to it. It's like a dog.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Great, now I can't.
Yeah, see.
Oh God.
Okay. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
Okay, but I think Inside Out's a lock there. Like I feel like there's no other.
Mark Ruffalo, supporting actor. Mark Ruffalo, Sylvester Stallone, Tom Hardy, Mark Rylance, and Christian Bale. I am set. I'm like Sylvester Stallone. I would be very happy
Me too.
He finally won an Oscar for Rocky specifically.
Me too.
But I haven't seen The Revenant yet. But Tom Hardy, I'm so glad he's getting recognized in the Academy because he's such a good actor.
Yeah.
He's such a good actor. Like whatever he ever plays, I believe it.
He's intense. He's very good in this role as well.
Yeah, I mean, he was so good in Mad Max. He's so good in Batman. He has it all. He's hot too.
Yeah. But I would love to see Sly up there.
I would. I mean, let the man maybe have it.
Yeah.
It's crazy though because he didn't want to do it at first.
I know.
Yeah.
And Creed ended up being one of my top 3 movies of the year.
Oh, for sure. I feel like Michael B. Jordan got shafted. By the way.
Agreed.
You know.
Yes. Maybe we're the only ones saying that, but I thought he was great in that role.
I mean, he was really good. He had to jack himself up too.
Yeah, that
too.
Know? Yeah.
All right. So best supporting actress: Rachel McAdams, Rooney Mara, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Kate Winslet, and Alicia Vikander. I have not seen any of these movies actually.
So we're like the most terrible people to be picking the number.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get back to you when it gets closer.
Yeah.
So we'll make predictions.
But sure, we'll pick somebody.
For now, I'm going to say Alicia Vikander just because I kind of like her.
Is that the Ex Machina girl?
Yes.
Same one? Okay, cool.
Yes,
yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay, that's as far as we'll go.
That's as far as we'll go. And other movie news, like, well, we just really kind of want to simply say, what movies are we looking forward to this year?
Oh, Deadpool?
Yes.
Is definitely
He's got some funny ads
coming up. Yeah, the marketing campaign has been fantastic for that.
Captain America.
Yes, Civil War for sure.
X-Men.
What about is BVS this year? I think it is.
It is.
I'm getting less and less interested in it, to be honest.
But I'm still more interested in that than Suicide Squad.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think, okay. From the last trailer, from the last Batman versus Superman trailer, I think the level right
Mhm.
now is going higher for
Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
Squad.
I don't know what it is about Suicide Squad. I'm just like, I was amped in the beginning, but now I'm
Yeah.
like, but we'll see.
What's it called? Rogue One
Rogue One.
should
That's
be
this year?
fantastic. Yep.
Holy shit.
December.
That's so crazy.
What else? What else? What
Any
else?
Disney movie?
Oh, I'm actually looking forward to Zootopia.
Are you?
I think it looks funny.
It looks cute.
Yeah. What else? There's like
Is Beauty and the Beast coming this year?
Oh,
Maybe.
I should know that.
Perhaps.
We will look it
If
up.
that comes out, that's something I'm excited to hear.
Might be next year.
Okay, I'm not excited anymore.
But I will check. Yeah,
Excuse me.
2017.
And then, is it this year?
2017.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Oh, here, let's check the chat. Maybe you guys know what's coming out
Yeah,
this year.
tell us what movies are coming out. And check your chat.
I'm trying, but it's so
Check
slow.
it chat.
We'll get back to the list. If
If
it ever loads.
That's basically all we have in
Terrible.
the chat. Don't yeah. All right, so while Anne's checking the chat, we're gonna move forward to talk a little bit about TV news. So Anne and I really like murder mysteries.
Yes.
And it's because of this podcast. Well, it's not because, but it only adds to our love for it. Is Serial. So I was on Pandora, and Pandora now has Serial season 1, and it's currently airing season 2 as it comes out. And I listened to Serial season 1, and I'm like, Anne, you need to listen to this so I have someone to talk about. And then she eventually had her husband be like, you need to listen to this. So I have someone to talk about while she's in Japan.
I made everybody listen to it.
Did Don like it?
Yes.
Did I just call him Don?
Don did like it.
Did Don like it? Cool.
Don loved it.
That's his real name.
He's the boyfriend. Heyman Lee's boyfriend.
So you guys, we highly recommend Serial Podcast season 1. I couldn't get into season 2. I just didn't really care for the whole situation.
You can't.
It wasn't murder, really.
Oh, Wallace and Gromit. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, Serial. Have you guys watched it? Do you think Anon is guilty or do you not? Basically, the synopsis is in 1999, this Korean chick named
Min Lee
was murdered, and her ex-boyfriend Adnan Syed was charged with the murder. And you listen to 10 or 12 episodes of like dissecting the whole trial and everything that went down. There's a lot of plot holes in it.
Yeah.
And there's this guy named Jay, which is super sketchmobile.
They describe him as Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. Yes, they describe him as Dennis Rodman. And
it's like the town's drug dealer. And
he's a town's drug dealer. Stuff. But we were so into Serial that we wanted to hear more about Adnan's possible case. I mean, of his case, not even possible, but his case. And so we listened to Disclosure, which is like a podcast that I guess his family friend has is discussing. And well, she's certain that he's guilty, obviously. Not guilty because it's a family friend. And there's crazy shit going on in there where they think police actually had Jay kind of side with, like, use Jay as a device to get the jury to make Adnan be guilty.
Yep.
Anyway, so it's a really interesting story. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I mean, if you read it, you'll hear. I think Adnan is not guilty.
I think he should not have gone to prison.
Yes.
Because of all of the inconsistencies.
It was not enough. Reasonable doubt. That whole thing.
However, I do feel like he either had a part in it or knows 100% who did it.
Really? What would be his like motive?
I don't know. That's the problem with everything. Every person that they put like in front of the listener, there was really no motive for anyone. Like even Jay, like as suspect as Jay is, there's no motive for it either.
That's
so
true.
It's so hard to even think about why even the police would be like trying to like have a conspiracy as to this whole thing. Like,
It's
why would
so
they care? It's just
weird.
everything is really weird about it, but nothing there. And I don't know that Adnan actually did it. I don't believe he did. I just feel like
He
he knows
knows.
something more than what
He admits.
he admits. Thank
Well,
you.
the fact that it's a little sketchy that he doesn't know what happened that day. I mean, I get it. It's hard to remember days,
Mhm.
but if you're like grilled, I don't know, you kind of know stuff. It's just
Yeah.
weird.
If you guys have listened to
Weird.
it, let us know. It's just
Yeah, there's a streaker that like went to go pee really far.
we could
and-
talk about this forever.
Yes,
I feel
well,
like
we'll just do it
every week we'll talk about it.
a
'Cause
separate podcast.
next week I'm probably gonna say I think Adnan
know,
did it
Jay
or
just-
didn't. Like, who knows?
She texted me being like, "Jay did it." I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. At 7 in the morning, I know exactly what you're listening to. And then that leads to like, there's been a lot of craze and interest on a lot of murder mysteries, but reality murder mysteries that TV shows are trying to dissect. And right now on Netflix, one of the big ones is Making a Murderer, which I've only seen one episode, and to be honest with you, it was really hard for me to get into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know
haven't seen it
why.
yet.
I'm gonna give it another shot because everyone is saying it's so good and so intriguing, and I'm dying for another serial podcast.
Yes.
But
I think Dennis was saying you do have to get to the second episode.
maybe that's what it was, because I was
Yeah.
like, really? And first of all, for me, the characters, the people have to be somewhat interesting, and the guy was just like kind of rednecky white trash.
Well, and the thing is, like, another thing Dennis pointed out is where Serial, we loved it because you really still are left not knowing who did it.
Mhm.
This one, I think, from what I hear, because I haven't seen it, is that you already know that he did it or not did it, whatever. You already know
Yes.
definitively that from the get-go.
Yeah, you learn from the get-go that he spent 18 years in jail for something that he didn't commit. But I think that after all that, there's still questions about other things that he possibly committed, and that's what gets creepy. So I guess I got to give it a shot. But I want you guys to tell us, is it worth
Yes.
watching?
Yes, let us know.
That is why I bring it up. And if you watch Serial, tell me if you like Serial, or tell us. Also, next week our recap shows come back.
Yay!
Flash and Arrow.
Yes, for sure.
So just follow us on Twitter and check it out. Yeah.
Is that all that's back? No Supergirl yet?
Supergirl, yeah, but Martin MLK, so we should double shooting.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And I think Legends. Oh, we don't do a show for it. Legends of Tomorrow starts next week.
Is
too.
it already?
Yeah.
God, time flies.
Yeah.
We should just watch it.
I'm definitely interested to see if it's gonna
I
be
do
good or
too.
not. I'll give it like the first 3 episodes.
We'll get. I feel like it's gonna be good.
Okay. Well, if you feel like it's gonna be good, I feel like
Ain't
it's gonna
gonna
be
be
good.
good.
There
How much
it is.
drinks do you need to be like, oh, good? No. And then finally, Total Divas returns. I think next week too, because the Bellas have been going off on this tour about promoting it.
Is there any new
All-
girls entering, or is all the same?
Yeah, it's one of the girls from Tough Enough. Like one of
Okay.
the contestants is now. She didn't even win. Tough Amanda.
That's
She's
interesting.
on it now. I think Rosa Mendez is on it now. I didn't see Naomi or Cameron. Obviously, Eva Marie, the staple, is there. The Bellas are there. Alicia Fox is there. But we left off on like kind of like a cliffhanger with Nikki and Ziegler.
What?
It's obviously fake. like what? 'Cause Nikki and Ziegler used to date, and apparently he's like, "I want you
Stoops.
back." And it's like,
Stoops.
really?
She wouldn't leave Cena ever.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Come on.
Yeah, she wouldn't leave Cena.
She's all, yeah, no.
Yeah.
She's forever.
Where has Ziegler been? I just realized that. I've been watching Raw, and it's just like, okay, the mysteries. I mean, I don't know.
Claire says Naomi was replaced by Mandy.
There you go. Thank you, Claire.
And King Sport Cal says Making a Murder is really good. Everyone's talking about it. I think he did the second crime. So
See, that's what I was talking about. The second crime, people think he did it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay, we should binge watch it. Also, Downton Abbey. I haven't watched the Christmas episode because I'm waiting for you to catch up. I thought you still gave middle finger, and I was like,
Still
that's
not-
okay.
It's
That's
still,
okay.
it's still not talking to you yet. Once I catch up, then we can talk.
I'm so mad at David Griffin right now.
David Griffin.
I can just imagine him coming up to me like, yeah, so Kaori just won.
Yeah, I totally ratted you out.
He's the one that sent me the episodes too. What a dickhead. He's like, here you go. I'm going to snitch on you.
Well, guess what? I have all the Downtons queued up. I will save the Christmas one for when I get back, and then we will watch it when I get back.
Oh, yes.
There it
when
is.
are you going to Canada?
This week.
I'm so happy for you. It's going to be nice. Take a lot of pictures.
Snowy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. So now the dating question. Would you date or sleep with a guy that your friend likes?
Like, how much like, though? Like, is it like I just met him and I kind of
I like how you're like gauging, like, that's a horrible friend. Next time I'm like, I like a guy, and Maddie goes, how much do you like him?
On a scale,
I'm gonna be scared.
On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being a lot, how much do you like him? Because if it's like 5 or lower, then I don't know.
I'm always gonna be sure to say 6 or above with you.
It's Ramen Reigns. I don't know.
Ramen Reigns, we can share.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's totally cool.
Would you? Back question to you.
You know, I feel like a dick because I'm gonna. How much do you like them? I mean, if it's just like if your friend like likes everybody and she gets over the guy fast, and you really like the person,
that's what I was trying to
you know
say. Like,
but if you're like, yeah, he's okay, and she like really likes him, then no, it's all relative. What would you guys do?
Darren says hell no, and Jake says don't do it.
Okay, we won't do it, Jake. It's not worth the risk ever. Okay. And
what are we talking about? Ric Flair?
what about Ric Flair? So if I liked Ric Flair, since you're talking about Roman Reigns,
we should go to the next. Isn't FMK the next?
Oh, okay. Yeah, FMK. I've got my FMK. Do you have yours?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like we've done this, but it's been a while, so maybe things have changed. Chris Pine, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth.
Ooh.
FMK.
Damn it. Because I think when we did it before, I picked Chris Hemsworth.
Right, it's changing, right?
But I feel like right now I'm picking Chris Evans.
For what?
Oh. For number 6.
What? What? All right.
Chris Evans. I totally forgot how to play this stupid game.
Like that? For what? In what capacity would you utilize?
All three.
all three for what?
It would be in that order too.
She's
and then
crying. Oh, FMK.
They would make Making a Murder season 2 would be about how Anne was with Chris Evans, and then she fucked him, married him, and then killed him. Oh, this game. Okay, so I would kill. What was the Chris Pine?
Okay.
I would marry Chris Hemsworth, and I would fuck Chris Evans.
Okay.
What about you?
Ooh, I would marry Chris Hemsworth. Oh no, I will fuck and marry him. I guess. Okay, fine. I will marry Chris Hemsworth because you can still fuck him. I would fuck.
Good point.
Chris Evan and kill Chris Pine. I think the same as you.
Oh, nice.
I guess, yeah. Chris Pine doesn't come off very interesting
No.
off camera, right?
No attraction there.
Yeah, he's just like Star Trek.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wait, you're
Definitely kill Pine. What about Chris Pratt?
definitely killed.
Well, Chris Pratt wasn't an option.
Yeah, he wasn't. Chris Pratt would probably marry, but he wasn't an option, guys. Okay, and
okay, your turn. So let's do. I'm sorry.
Are you being a dick?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, she's being a dick.
Okay. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man. Oh, rest in peace. I'm going for 80s wrestlers here. Can we do Living and Dead or not?
I mean, this is your FFA to me, so.
I guess they all should be living, though. Yeah, that
Okay.
feels a little weird.
Yeah, it does feel weird.
Hulk Hogan is living.
Okay, so we pick him.
John Cena is living.
Oh, God.
And Big Show.
Oh, God. Because I want to kill both Hulk Hogan and Big Show. You know what? I only wanted to kill Hulk Hogan because of last year, the past couple stories coming out. He's been just having really bad press.
Really bad.
And, talking shit about, people of color and also having weird porn should be exposed. I mean, that just shows me he's not smart about it, which is, you should be really smart, especially if you're that famous.
Agreed.
But I would probably kill Big Show. There's like no attraction. No. Sorry, he's the nicest guy ever. I'm sure.
Okay.
Marry John Cena.
Okay.
So I would have to fuck Hulk Hogan. And I'm not happy about that.
Ew.
I know, see? Ew.
What is he saying that? Oh, have you seen that video?
I'll just pretend that it's back in like 1987 and I'm like, yeah, Hulk Hogan,
Before all of this stuff.
Yeah, or I'll just imagine him in Rocky 2 or something. All right, Anne.
Somebody said.
Your turn. Huh?
Kaori wants that choke slam.
Hell no. Not by the Big Show. So gross.
I will kill Hulk Hogan. I will marry John Cena, and I will fuck the Big Show.
Ew. Oh my God. Okay, Anne is like this big. The Big Show is like this big. That would be the weirdest thing ever. You're as big as his face. Your whole body.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. That's terrible.
I guess that's good though, because we didn't put any parameters on which Hogan, You're smart about that one.
Yeah, I was like,
you didn't take current Hogan. You took
hell no.
Hogan that was, yeah.
Current Hogan's a mess.
Ooh.
All right, so next video game stuff. I'm just gonna make it quick and simple. I just put up a video of my review for Yoshi's Woolly World, The Witcher 3, and Until Dawn. So check out my YouTube channel, KAORIOUS, to check out those reviews.
Did you finish Woolly World?
I did.
Nice.
It's so cute. It's like so cute. I can't. Like,
did you play it with your little amiibos next to you?
I did. I did put them on top and connect them, and then Wakame was getting jealous. She really was. She ate one of my amiibos because I had a pink Yoshi amiibo, and she ate that one. But Anne got me another one, so we're
perf. So perf. She told me to get it for you. She's like, I ate it. Can you give Mama another one?
She's like, bitch, get Mom another one. She's like, how much does Mom like this Yoshi? Scale of 1 to 10.
She's like, must be 4.
We make no sense.
Only to us.
All right. Comics is your cue.
Oh, Emery says he was just watching your Japan vacation.
Oh, thanks, Emery.
Comics. Injustice Gods Among Us has a year 5, so I have like 4 of them queued up to read.
Oh,
yeah.
How's it so far?
I haven't read them yet.
Oh. I thought you were like, so okay. I am half dead.
Also in Anne's reading corner, I'm all still going through Audible Harry Potter series.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm on the end of Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, good. I actually reminds me that I just bought because I was on a plane and I thought I was going to read it and I ended up not reading it because no time. Well, I had time. I just didn't bring it out. And I always forget the name of the book. Damn it. The protagonist name's Wade something.
Ready Player One?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
your book right there.
That's my book. Wade.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's perfect for you though. Like
that's
the
whole 5,
the
by
whole
the way.
Be sure. Yeah, it's such like good references that more so that I thought you would be attracted to, because a lot of video game references, a lot of that kind of thing where I get it, but for you, since you are a gamer, like I think it will make more sense to you.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to buy it, and I just haven't had a chance to read it. So I have it, and I can't wait to read it. But now that I'm on, I just kind of wish I had an Audible version of it, because I
There's
heard that
audible
you're.
version. Yes, and it's narrated by Will Wheaton.
Oh yeah, that's
so
awesome.
Even better. Yeah.
So there's that, and then I think we have 2 more topics. One is food. Anne and I went to White Castle.
Yeah.
I think we did a better job than Harold and Kumar, though.
I think we did.
I think we really did. You guys would rather watch us eat it than those two.
Yes. And we even stacked all the boxes.
We did.
And made a castle, because I feel like that's why they give you that.
Yes.
Or did we just make that up?
Well, I think we just made that up.
Oh, cool.
I think. I like how it's in the video, but it's so funny because right when we get there and you see the menu, Anne's eyes like get like really big. And it's like all black, like anime. I'm like, so what are we having? And like just staring. She goes, all of it. And she's like, all of it.
I had a moment. That was
all of it.
How come like my stuff, all this stuff gets caught on video somehow? I don't understand.
Oh, it's so good.
Me holding on to that. That's still my favorite. I don't know why. Just watch the video, you guys.
Just watch the video.
It's so weird.
She's like, all of it.
Did you like it though? What was your
final
verdict?
Review. It was like it disintegrated. Like the burger, it was like, okay, I can really just buy it in the freezer.
Yes.
And then when you watch it being cooked, it's kind of gross.
It kind of was a turnoff, right?
Yeah.
Because they have all the onions on the flat grill, and then they like throw those square patties on it, which are like paper thin.
Yeah.
And then it was a put off. Yeah, it was off-putting to me. But you're right. Like you could just go get the one in the freezer. It tastes exactly the same.
I'd rather have McDonald's.
Thank you.
But White Castle did retweet us twice.
Yeah, we love you.
They're like, oh, we love you.
The fries were good though.
The fries were good, but it reminded me of when you're a kid and you get Play-Doh and then you get the crinkle fry.
Oh, you went there. That's so true.
It's so true. I was like, oh my God, it's childhood again. Okay, and final topic is Roman Reigns.
No, we're not.
No, this is all natural. From a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like White Castle?
Wait, is that related to the other scale? That's weird.
No, I
10 being good food. I would give it a. Man,
I'd give it a 6. It has to be.
I was gonna say 5. Yeah.
If I'm in the mood for it.
The price value though, and considering they probably upped the price just a tad because we were in Vegas too. Yeah. If that was actually close to what the price is, what you get for the cost is actually really good.
I think I could have ate a whole meal though on my own.
Yeah.
But we were like trying to save ourselves. But
yeah.
But yes, Roman Reigns.
Oh yes. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, okay. Since we can share, I'll give it a 5. Him a 5.
Okay, me too.
Okay, but looks alone, like 12 million.
It's like kind of stupid, right?
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, not why you, but like, why does he look like that?
I don't know.
I don't understand. I don't even like guys with long hair. I'm like, that's okay.
No, not at all.
Long hair, wet, greasy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like, it's okay.
It's like he's too pretty.
Yes, he's too pretty. We're going to start drifting away now into Roman Reigns land.
Sorry, you guys. Zach has been replaced by Reigns. If you haven't been tuning into our Speak Nerdies the last few.
He's going to have to defend his title at the Rumble, so that's going to be interesting.
I like how we both have our one arm.
We're just thinking about Reigns. We're like, no.
Waving out of the screen. Yes, Roman Reigns, you hot.
You hot.
That's all.
Thank you for living. And being, I think he's a good wrestler. He's a powerhouse and he's got the total package. But he's getting better and better every year. I mean, yeah, he has work to do on the mic, but you know.
Darren said Roman is keeping the belt at the Rumble.
You think so?
No, he isn't. Brock is going to take it.
I think Brock is going to take it. And then it's going to be Brock versus Rock at WrestleMania. That's going to be a huge event if that happens. Brock and Rock.
The marketing is totally there already.
And then it's going to be Triple H and Roman Reigns.
I'm down for that. They have similar like pacing in their wrestling.
Yeah. So
I could see that.
So I think that's my prediction, but things might change in my prediction after the Rumble.
True. When is the Rumble, by the way?
It's not this weekend. I think it's the weekend after.
Oh, same as not Super Bowl.
Will you be back
before Super Bowl?
Shit. Well, I'll look it up. Will you be back?
When is it?
Yeah. When is the Rumble? 2000. There we go. It is.
Sorry, guys. We'll be prepared next time.
Yeah, the 24th of January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that Sunday?
Yeah, it's always a Sunday. So, all right, guys. Well, that completes our Loopy Speak Nerdy to Me. Thanks again for joining us. Tell a friend today. Subscribe, rate, comment, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Tell us what you want us to talk about, because if it's interesting, we will talk about it.
Yep.
So thanks again for joining us. And don't forget, we are selling our prints at teamamasian.com. You can get pictures of us anywhere you want. Not a problem where you put them. And in the meantime, where can people follow you, Anne?
You guys can follow me at AnneCampia on Instagram. Sorry, I slowed down for a second there.
And then we're all like
trying to figure out Instagram, Twitter, and then Snapchat. I think is ACampia
or A-Cakes.
A-Cakes.
I don't know.
There you go. And Kaori.
You can find me everywhere at KAORIOUS. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for shits and giggles, and also subscribe to us. Don't forget, and follow us at Team Amasian on Instagram as well as Twitter. And we'll catch you guys soon when Anne gets back from Canada.
Woohoo! Bye.
Bye.